darkest time of my life, I called out to him and he came to me and he led me on a path over a few days. He led me to the pastor's office of the church that we're in. Called out to the Lord and I prayed. I asked him, followed the pastor in prayer, said, Lord, forgive me of my sin. Come into my life. I didn't really know or understand what I was doing. And the pastor turned around and said, everything you've been done in life, you've been forgiven. I'm like, what? And as I left his office and I walked and I just felt different. I felt so changed. Something was going on. I went and told my wife what had happened and she was happy with me. And I'm like, why is she so happy? I'm still not comprehending what's going on. I went and talked to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. And I shared to them what I had just done. And they're so ecstatic, so happy. Haven't seen my father-in-law so happy with me before. And I'm still trying to discern, why are they so happy? But then in time, I started to realize I was no longer who I was. I've been changed. I've been born again of the Spirit of God. I've been changed. It took 2 weeks before I realized I hadn't been drinking. 2 weeks before I realized I hadn't been getting into fights, losing the plot. It's been 2 weeks of a lot of tears, a lot of crying, a lot of weeping, as I would just feel this presence upon me of love and care. And it's true. God anointed Jesus with the Holy Spirit and power. And he goes about doing good, healing those who are oppressed by the devil. I was so oppressed. I couldn't sleep at nights because of the darkness in my head. Demons would scream in my head at night and I'd be terrified. But Jesus set me free in a mere moment of surrender to him. Gave me a new life, set me on a new path. All of a sudden, I found some strength. I found strength to tip out the bottles, step out of my sin. I found the strength, the power of the Holy Spirit, the presence of God in my life. Went into the kitchen, my wife's standing there. I pull out all my bottles of bourbon and vodka, start tipping them down the sink. She's going, what are you doing? I said, I don't need these anymore. I don't need them anymore. I found the truth, the true and living God. And who says that those who believe out of their heart will flow rivers of living water. No longer do I have to fill myself with something so false. No longer do I have to rely on people. I've found one who loves me and cares for me and wants to build my life